You wake up tomorrow morning, your stomach is empty, you drink a glass of water, put on your shoes, and walk for 30 minutes because someone told you this is the fastest way to burn belly fat after 50. But what if I told you the truth is more complicated? Done correctly, this habit can help your body use stored fat, improve blood sugar, and shrink dangerous belly fat over time. Done incorrectly, it can spike stress hormones, drain your energy, increase dizziness, and even make you lose the one thing you need most after 50, muscle. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to walk on an empty stomach safely, who should avoid it, and the simple morning formula that works best for belly fat after 50. Welcome back. I am your physician, and today we are talking about what really happens when you walk on an empty stomach after 50. This is one of the most misunderstood topics in weight loss. Some people say fasted walking melts belly fat. Other people say it destroys your metabolism. The truth is in the middle. Your body after 50 is different. Your hormones are different. Your muscle is different. Your blood sugar response is different. So in this video, I am going to explain 6 things that happen inside your body when you walk before breakfast. I will give you the science, the myth, the fact, and the safest way to do it. And please remember, if you have diabetes, heart disease, dizziness, low blood sugar, or you take insulin or blood pressure medication, talk to your doctor before starting fasted exercise. The first thing that happens is your body starts changing fuel sources. When you wake up after sleeping all night, you have usually gone 8 to 12 hours without food. During that time, your insulin level drops. Insulin is the hormone that helps move sugar from your blood into your cells. When insulin is lower, your body has easier access to stored fat. This does not mean fat magically melts away, but it does mean your body is more likely to use a higher percentage of fat as fuel during that walk. Think of your body like a hybrid car. It can run on 2 fuels, sugar and fat. After a big meal, your body uses more sugar because sugar is available. After an overnight fast, sugar is lower, insulin is lower, and your body turns more toward fat. That is why fasted walking feels like a smart strategy. And for many people, it can be. But here is the part most people miss. Burning fat during the walk is not the same as losing body fat over the week. That is the belly fat truth. Research comparing fasted cardio with fed cardio shows that fasted exercise often increases fat burning during the session, but total fat loss depends on what happens over the entire day. If you walk fasted and then eat extra calories later because you feel hungry, you may lose nothing. If you walk fasted and then eat a balanced breakfast and stay consistent, you may start losing inches. The myth is this: if I walk before breakfast, my body must burn belly fat. The fact is this: your body may burn more fat during the walk, but belly fat loss comes from repeated daily habits, better insulin sensitivity, better food choices, and a mild calorie deficit over time. The action step is simple. Do not think of fasted walking as a magic trick. Think of it as a tool. Walk for 20 to 30 minutes in the morning, then eat normally. Do not reward the walk with pastries, sweet coffee, or a giant breakfast. If you do that, you cancel the benefit. Keep the walk easy enough that you can speak in short sentences. That is the correct intensity. And this brings us to the second thing that happens, because the fat around your belly is not ordinary fat. The second thing that happens is your body starts improving insulin sensitivity, and this is one of the biggest reasons belly fat may shrink after 50. Belly fat, especially the deep belly fat around your organs, is called visceral fat. This is not just fat sitting under the skin. This fat behaves like an active organ. It releases inflammatory chemicals. It affects blood pressure. It makes insulin resistance worse. It increases risk for fatty liver, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. After 50, many people become more insulin resistant. This means your body still produces insulin, but your cells do not respond as well, so your pancreas has to release more insulin to do the same job. Higher insulin makes it easier to store fat, especially around the waist. This is why people say, I eat the same as I did in my 30s, but now my belly keeps growing. They are not imagining it. The metabolism changes. Walking on an empty stomach can help because your muscles become hungry for fuel. When you walk, your leg muscles contract again and again. Those contractions help pull glucose from the blood into the muscles, even when insulin is low. This is one reason walking is so powerful for blood sugar. You are not just burning calories, you are training your muscles to handle sugar better. The myth is, only intense workouts burn belly fat. The fact is, low to moderate walking done consistently can be more effective for many people over 50 because it is safer, easier to repeat, and improves blood sugar without crushing the joints. You do not need to sprint. You do not need to punish yourself. You need consistency. A 25-minute walk every morning for 30 days will do more for most people than one brutal workout once a week. The action step is this: measure your waist, not just your weight. Use a tape measure around the belly button. Check it once per week, same time, same conditions. The The scale can lie because water weight changes, but waist size tells you what is happening with belly fat. If your waist starts dropping even when the scale moves slowly, you are winning. But here is where people get into trouble. They hear empty stomach and they think more is better. Longer must be better. Faster must be better. That is where the third thing happens. The third thing that happens is your stress hormones rise. Now, stress hormones are not always bad. Cortisol naturally rises in the morning. This is part of your normal wake-up rhythm. It helps you feel alert. It helps mobilize energy. It helps your body get moving. A gentle walk in the morning can work beautifully with this rhythm. But if you turn that walk into a hard workout while you are fasted, cortisol can climb too high. After 50, recovery is not as fast as it used to be. Sleep may not be as deep. Muscle mass may already be declining. If you stack poor sleep, fasting, dehydration, and hard exercise together, your body may interpret that as stress. When cortisol stays high, you may feel wired but tired. You may crave sugar later. Your blood pressure may rise. Your sleep may get worse the next night. And here is the cruel part. Chronically high stress hormones can make belly fat harder to lose because visceral fat is very sensitive to cortisol. The myth is, if I sweat more, I burn more belly fat. The fact is, after 50, the best fat loss walk is often not the hardest walk. It is the walk you can recover from and repeat tomorrow. This is why I do not recommend long, intense fasted walks for most people over 50. If you want intensity, do it later in the day after you have eaten. Fasted morning walking should feel controlled. It should feel refreshing, not punishing. The action step is the talk test. During your walk, you should be able to talk but not sing. If you can sing easily, you can go slightly faster. If you cannot speak without gasping, slow down. That middle zone is where you get cardiovascular benefit, fat metabolism benefit, and low injury risk. Also, hydrate first. Drink 1 full glass of water before you walk. Overnight, you lose fluid through breathing and sweating. If you walk dehydrated, your heart has to work harder, your blood pressure can fluctuate, and dizziness becomes more likely. And dizziness brings us to the fourth thing, because this is the safety point nobody should ignore. The fourth thing that happens is your blood sugar may drop, especially if you are taking certain medications. For a healthy person, a short walk before breakfast is usually safe. But for someone with diabetes, pre-diabetes, or reactive hypoglycemia, the situation can be different. If you take insulin or medications that force the pancreas to release more insulin, walking on an empty stomach can push blood sugar too low. Low blood sugar is not just feeling hungry. It can cause shaking, sweating, confusion, blurred vision, weakness, heart pounding, and in severe cases, fainting. This is especially dangerous if you are walking alone outside. The myth is, natural exercise is always safe. The fact is, exercise is medicine, and like medicine, the dose matters. The timing matters. Your health conditions matter. If you are on diabetes medication, do not copy a YouTube routine blindly. Ask your clinician what blood sugar range is safe for morning walks. Many people can still do it, but they need a plan. Some need to check glucose before walking. Some need a small snack. Some should walk after breakfast instead. The action step is this. If you have any blood sugar issues, keep a small emergency carbohydrate with you. This could be glucose tablets or a small juice box. You may never need it, but if you do, it matters. If you feel dizzy, shaky, confused, or unusually weak, stop walking. Sit down. Check your glucose if you can. Do not push through. Pushing through low blood sugar is not discipline. It is dangerous. For everyone else, pay attention to warning signs. Chest pain, unusual shortness of breath, faintness, pain going into the jaw or left arm, or a racing irregular heartbeat means stop and seek medical help. A morning walk should not feel like a medical emergency. Now let us talk about the fifth thing because it is the most important for long-term fat loss after 50. The fifth thing that happens is your muscles can either be protected or slowly sacrificed. After 50, muscle is gold. Muscle is your metabolic engine. Muscle helps control blood sugar. Muscle protects your joints. Muscle keeps you independent. Muscle helps you burn more calories even at rest. The problem is that adults naturally lose muscle with age if they do not actively protect it. This process is called sarcopenia. It starts slowly, but it matters. Less muscle means slower metabolism. Slower metabolism means fat gain becomes easier. This is one reason belly fat becomes stubborn after 50. A short fasted walk will not destroy your muscle. Let me be clear. Walking for 20 to 30 minutes before breakfast is not the problem. The problem is doing long fasted cardio, eating too little protein, skipping strength training, and living in a constant calorie deficit. That combination can make your body lose both fat and muscle. And when muscle drops, belly fat often comes back even faster. The myth is, weight loss is always good. The fact is, after 50, the goal is not just weight loss. The goal is fat loss while keeping muscle. If you lose 10 pounds but half of it is muscle, your metabolism may slow down. You may look smaller but softer. You may feel weaker. You may burn fewer calories. That is not success. Success is losing inches from the waist while keeping your strength. The action step is protein after your walk. Within a couple of hours after fasted walking, eat a breakfast that contains protein. Aim for something like eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, fish, chicken, tofu, or a protein smoothie. Add fiber too, such as berries, vegetables, chia seeds, or oats if they work for your blood sugar. You do not have to fear carbohydrates. This is important. Carbs are not evil, but the type and portion matter. A high-sugar breakfast after a fasted walk can spike glucose and hunger. A balanced breakfast with protein, fiber, and healthy fat keeps you full and protects muscle. A good example would be 2 eggs with spinach and avocado, or plain Greek yogurt with berries and walnuts, or oatmeal with protein added and cinnamon, or tofu scramble with vegetables. The key is protein first, and if you want the real belly fat secret after 50, add strength training 2 or 3 times per week, even 15 minutes. Squats to a chair, wall push-ups, resistance bands, light dumbbells. Walking helps burn fat. Strength training tells your body, do not burn my muscle. Together, they work. Now the 6th thing that happens is appetite changes. Some people walk fasted and feel amazing. Their hunger goes down, they eat better all day. For those people, fasted walking is a perfect routine. Other people walk fasted and become ravenous. They come home and eat twice as much. They crave bread, sweets, and snacks all afternoon. For those people, fasted walking may not be the best strategy, at least not every day. This is why you must listen to your body. There is no one perfect routine for everyone. The best plan is the one that improves your health markers and that you can actually sustain. The myth is, if fasted walking works for one person, it works for everyone. The fact is, your response depends on sleep, medication, stress, hormones, fitness level, dinner the night before, and how much muscle you have. The action step is a 7-day test. Do not guess. Test it. For 7 mornings, do a 20-minute easy walk before breakfast. Keep breakfast high in protein. Write down 3 things: your energy, your hunger, and your waist measurement. If your energy improves, hunger stays controlled, and waist starts moving down, continue. If you feel dizzy, exhausted, or out of control with cravings, change the plan. Walk after breakfast instead. You still get major benefits. Now let me give you the safest protocol. Wake up, drink water, wait 5 minutes. If you feel lightheaded when you stand, do not walk fasted that day. Eat something small first. If you feel normal, start walking. For beginners over 50, start with 10 to 15 minutes. Not 45, not 1 hour, 10 to 15. Do that for 1 week, then increase to 20 minutes. If you feel good, increase to 25 or 30 minutes. Most people do not need more than that fasted. Keep the pace comfortable. Your breathing should be slightly elevated but controlled. Your posture should be tall, shoulders relaxed, arms swinging naturally. Do not stare down at your phone. Look ahead, land softly. Wear supportive shoes. When you get home, do not immediately attack the kitchen. Give your body a few minutes to cool down. Stretch your calves. Breathe slowly, then eat a protein-based breakfast when you are ready. For most people, that means within 30 to 90 minutes. And please do not make the mistake of drinking a sweet coffee before the walk and calling it fasted. If your coffee has sugar, creamer, honey, or milk, it is no longer truly fasted. Black coffee is usually fine for many people, but if coffee makes your heart race or worsens anxiety, choose water instead. Also, do not do fasted walking after a night of poor sleep and alcohol. That is a bad combination. Alcohol disrupts blood sugar, dehydration, heart rhythm, and recovery. If you drank alcohol the night before, eat first or take a gentle later walk. This is how you use fasted walking like medicine. Right dose, right person, right timing. So what actually happens when you walk on an empty stomach after 50? Your insulin is lower, so your body can access fat more easily. Your muscles become better at handling glucose. Your belly fat may shrink over time because your daily metabolic health improves. Your mood may improve because morning light and movement help your brain. Your heart may get stronger because walking is one of the safest forms of cardio. But if you overdo it, your stress hormones can rise too high, your blood sugar can drop, your appetite can rebound, your muscle can suffer if you are under-eating protein. And if you have medical conditions, the risk is higher. That is the truth. Fasted walking is not magic. It is not dangerous for everyone. It is a tool. Used correctly, it can be one of the simplest belly fat habits after 50. Here's the one step I want you to start today. Tomorrow morning, do a 20-minute walk before breakfast. Just 20 minutes. Drink water first. Walk at a pace where you can talk. When you come home, eat a breakfast with at least one strong protein source. Then measure your waist once a week. Do this for 7 days. Do not change 10 things. Change one thing. Morning walk, protein breakfast, waist measurement. If you are on insulin, diabetes medication, or you have heart symptoms, do not start tomorrow without medical guidance. Your version may be a walk after breakfast, and that is still powerful. In fact, walking after meals is one of the best ways to reduce blood sugar spikes. But if you are generally healthy and your doctor has cleared you for walking, this simple routine can change everything. Not overnight, not in 3 days, but over weeks. Your waist gets smaller, your energy improves, your blood sugar becomes steadier, your cravings calm down, your body starts using fuel the way it was designed to. And remember this line, after 50, the goal is not to punish the body, the goal is to train the body. Gentle repetition beats extreme effort, every time. If this video helped you understand the real belly fat truth, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We post simple, science-backed health videos every week. And comment below with the word walk. Just write walk. I want to know how many of you are going to try the 7-day morning walking test. And if you want to know which is better for blood sugar and belly fat after 50, morning walking or walking after dinner, watch the next video. The answer surprises almost everyone. I am your physician. Walk smart. Protect your muscle. Burn fat safely. I will see you in the next one.